Alright, it is time for the first round of the 1974 F1-S-R series. This is at the Österreichring, and that skull and crossbones there marks one of the most difficult parts of the track, the Hella-Curve. Francesco Clariano won the pole for this race, and Peter Blum is alongside him, the winner of the non-championship race of champions, Green Light. Francesco gets away beautifully. 24 cars in this race, good grief. And everybody gets through cleanly. Oh my goodness, nobody expected that. People thought there was going to be all manner of carnage there. 3 wide coming into this curve. Fantastic stuff. Francesco keeps the lead, while Peter and Angelo in the BRM and others dice behind him. This track features mainly long straights and very fast sweeping curves. This is the view from Taro's car, as he's currently running third, closing in on Peter there, and just manages to get alongside him here. Taro is driving a march. There's Angelo coming up behind him, but Peter's just able to keep in front of him. Good stuff. Slipstreaming is also very important at the Österreichring. You'll notice as cars move across the track surface, the others will endeavor to try to keep up with them by staying in the slipstream. And Taro got just a bit wide there, but he's, looks like he tagged the back end of Angelo there, but he keeps going. And that's the end of lap 1, with Francesco in the lead and Peter in second, Angelo in third, and Taro in fourth. This is the view from Carl's car coming to the Hella-Curve, right behind Trevor Green. Ooh, look out. Goodness. The Hella-Curve claims more victims. Plenty were claimed in practice. So here's Carl attempting to overtake Tommy on the outside, and just loses it there and slides up into the barrier. Carl doing the right thing and waiting for everybody to go by before he enters the track, but oh goodness, Brett Metcalf was running wide there and obviously wasn't expecting to see Carl there, so what are you going to do? Carl continued for a while, but had some engine problems later, but he will be back, mark my words. Now, this is lap 4. Angelo following Peter and Francesco. Peter takes the lead. Here's Angelo trying to sneak by on the right-hand side. Is he going to be able to make it stick? Yes. For the moment. And Taro trying to sneak by too on the inside. Almost. Goodness. It's a wide track, but you can see how you can run out of space easily. Here's Francesco coming into the Bosch curve. Getting the full blast of the BRM V12 in his face. Those curbs, unlike a lot of other courses, actually give you added grip, which is an oddity. There's Francis still following Angelo. So we come down to complete lap number 4. First 3 running together very closely. Francis staying. Oh, it looks like overtake for the lead there, and oh no. Oh. But luckily he's able to keep it going. Just a minor couple of positions lost there. Now we flash forward to the lead, and this battle is still going on while all that's going behind it. Angelo looking for a way by, but Peter at this point starts to assert himself and takes the lead. Runs a bit wide there, but he continues in the lead. Now here's Francesco coming up to lap Paul M. Jones. Not sure what lap this is on, but Paul runs wide here, and I guess you could call that a racing incident, but overtaking backmarkers is hard on any course, and one as high speed as this, it's doubly difficult. Now that is Dylan Yates that just went by there, and that promotes him to third place, I believe. But Francesco's not done with him. I don't know how he ended up coming out of that collision with both wings intact. That's really strange. Anyway, here he comes to try to take the position back. And there he's got it. That last curve, if you nail it just right, you can get good acceleration onto the main straight. Dylan, biding his time now, knows that the helicurve's coming up. He's not going to try anything silly here. Very mature. You notice how the car leaves the ground there. It's very, very dangerous. From a continuing the race point of view, dangerous, I mean. You'll notice that Dylan is running the biplane wing version of the Lotus 76. This car historically was horrible, but I'm pleased to say that Dylan is giving it its due in this race. Francis coming back down to the Bosch curve again, and I think he clipped the, oh goodness, I think he clipped the inside of the small curve leading up to it, and that's what led to this shot. This curve is not kind to Francesco. Next time we race here, Francesco might want to have that corner exercised. More Francesco highlights. This is Taro coming up to pass him for, I believe, 7th place. This is on lap 22. Francesco fighting back, as he has earlier in the race, and gets the position back. And that's Wesros back there with the $75 seat. Ooh. Goodness. But not to be outdone, Taro's staying right with him. The Green March. Taro actually had one of the fastest times in qualifying quite early on, and it looked like he would take the pole, but it ended up going to Francesco. Here he is slipping down the inside, takes the position back. Great dice here. This is one of the best I've seen in a while, but Francesco comes back on the inside. Now, these guys pick up a couple positions here, I believe, because Trevor goes in pits. But look at that. There they are. Coming into the helicurve. Look at that. Balls of steel. They keep it together. And that white Brabham is still coming. Good grief. Takes the position back, but runs wide, and then there goes Taro right back in front again. This is great stuff. This is really fun to watch. And here he comes again. Oh, man. Now you see Taro clipped the barrier there. He almost got into the same situation that that Francesco did earlier. Luckily, he was able to collect it back, but you can see how much time he lost there. Now, this is lap 33, and Francesco was on course to finish 6th. But as it's happened so many other times, I think it would probably happen again. The helicurve claims another. The slippery grass. Oh, no! Oh, goodness. Now, Francesco could have continued here because he obviously can't go full speed, but he ended up quitting out, so that cost him some points. Now, here is Peter to take the win. 35 points, and Angelo to take second, which is 30 points. So the battle is well and truly joined at the front for the 74 League. And here comes Dylan home in third place in the bi-wing, or the biplane wing Lotus. And there is Tony coming through to finish ninth, one lap down. These are the two Brabhams. The one ahead is Francisc. After all that drama, finishes in fourth place. And there's Joel Trombley in the Team Canada Brabham finishing fifth. There's Chris Boland sixth. This is my former teammate Trevor Green finishing in seventh. Very good result for him. Driving the M23, same car he drove last year, just with a different sponsor. This is Wes Ross driving the privately entered Gunston Lotus. And behind him is me. Oops. Glancing off the barrier there. I came home in 13th place after a lowly qualifying effort. I don't like this track very much, so I was pleased to bring it home cleanly. Now, this is number 21 right here is Raymond Trombley, Joel's father, and he is following Tommy, who's going to finish 10th. Everything seems hunky-dory, but goodness, where'd he come from? That was Jerry McComas that Raymond ran into. In his defense, Raymond's defense, he was unsighted by Tommy's Lola. So Raymond's going to bring it home here to finish in 14th, and thankfully Jerry is able to finish as well, albeit without a front or rear wing. Colin Chapman's not going to be happy about that. Peter Warren, the guys have got some work to do to that car. And here's Trevor classing up the joint. Good job. Yeah, that's great. Anyway, so that is round one. And if you'd like to learn more about the series and see the points and the complete official finishing order, you can visit us on Facebook under Groups, or you can go to the website, and they're both listed there.